do you need?
I think 2 lucky.
2 luggers. Here you go, Hank. Thanks a lot. Here you go.
Thanks.
2 luggers. What do you need? One Palmer. Here you go.
Whoa, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's all right.
Why, will you get permission from your mother?
How many pounds you need?
What? Where'd you get those cigarettes?
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
It's okay.
Get him out of here.
Okay.
Get him out of here.
No, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand. Store's closed.
What's happening, guys? Supernova here, back with another video, and this story is just fucking silly, and that's exactly why we're going to be talking about it today. For those of you who do not know, there is this company, D-Band, who actually became popular way back in the day by selling skins that you could apply to things like your tablets, mobile devices, and even consoles. They became even more popular recently by offering what they called dark plates, which were black alternatives to the white faceplates that are on the PlayStation 5. Here's where the story gets interesting. They straight up on their website, where they're selling these, quote-unquote dark plates, straight up were like, yo, Sony, come sue us. Like, they were like, yeah, that's right, motherfuckers. We making black versions of yo shit. Come at us. We give 0 fucks. Have a nice day. I mean, it's fucking stupid. It's beyond childish, but hey, that's what D-Band decided to do, and that's how they decided to go about it, right? Fast forward to 5 days ago, and now we get stories like this one that says D-Band pulls its PS5 dark plates from sale after Sony threatens the legal action. Earlier this year, D-Band started selling matte black PS5 side plates that it called dark plates. And when it did, it baited Sony right on the product's info page to, quote, go ahead, sue us, end quote. Now, while Sony didn't actually sue D-Band, they did send them a cease and desist letter that essentially said this. Insert stereotypically racist Japanese impression here. Dear Brenda, effective immediately. You need to stop selling these dark plates, or we will send a ninja assassin squad to your office to judo chop your ass in half. Arigatou gozaimasu. But yeah, that's essentially what they said, right? Like, cease and desist, stop selling that shit, or we're going to have to take real legal action. So, D-Band took the shit off their website. The dark plates were no longer on the site. For like 2 days, and then all of a sudden they reappeared with this new design of the dark plates. Because see, the previous dark plates looked like this. They were very much the same shape as the plates that are currently on the PlayStation 5. Same shape as the plates directly from PlayStation. So 2 days later, they come out with this redesign, this reshape of the plates, and they're talking even more shit. It's fucking hilarious. So let's run through the site and just go through the things they have on their site regarding these new and improved dark plates. And the shit talking starts like immediately. Cutting corners, because that's all they did. They rounded the corners of the faceplates. Our loss is your gain. Imagine this. You're a 15 trillion yen enterprise who just spent a small fortune designing their next generation gaming console. A privately held corporation run by robots makes it black. The world rejoices. You're livid. You vent your frustrations to a team of lawyers. They get to work. Now, under threat of litigation, those robots have to redesign their dark plates, while also funding a legal defense. Needless to say, some corners were cut. You're welcome. What a bunch of smug fucking cocksuckers, right? What a bunch of little bastards. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. We scroll a little further, and this honestly, I actually think was a really good idea. Adding vents. Give those fans some air. Time for a physics quiz. Do you think oxygen can pass through a 3mm panel of uninterrupted plastic? If you answered no, congratulations, you're qualified to be our next and only fan scientist. It's a dangerous line of work, but you'll also get to tell us things like, you should add some vents to the dark plates, moments before a horrific industrial accident. Fair trade. Then it continues, Improving thermals. Looks cool, runs cooler. In the time it took you to read this paragraph, we found a fan scientist. Somewhere between doing a lot of math and walking headfirst into an oversized fan blade, he told us that your console will run cooler because of the vents we added. We extend heartfelt thanks to the fan scientist and condolences to his family. If they'd like to sue us for his wrongful death, they'll have to get in line. Again, these guys are just fucking smug, shit-talking assholes, and I think it's fucking hilarious. And while I honestly think that the ventilation holes in the plates are a good idea, I think to insinuate that it's somehow going to run cooler is a bit much. And I'd like to see if they actually did get a fan scientist to come in and check this shit out, right? Because realistically, the only way that this would run cooler than the regular design is if these holes in the plates were somehow alleviating a restriction to the airflow that existed prior. But they're not really doing that. I mean, the PlayStation 5 design, the way it currently is, there's vents all along the front and top for air to come in, and then the air enters the fan through that. All this is really doing is shortening the path that the air would have to take. It's not really alleviating any restriction that currently exists. And to be fair, hey, I don't have a degree in thermodynamics, right? I mean, for all I know, maybe this is a game changer in terms of the cooling system that's currently in the PlayStation 5. But when I put my little wannabe scientist hat on and actually kind of look at this, I don't see how this is going to make any difference when it comes to performance, because like I said, I don't see how it's alleviating any restriction to airflow that currently exists, because there really isn't any restriction to airflow. There's multiple vents for the air to come in, and then once the air actually comes in through those vents, the fan is open on both sides. Like, the holes that are in the plates that these guys have made, they're still going into the vents on the actual fan. There's nothing blocking those vents on the actual fan now. It's just that the vents, instead of being on the side of the plate, are all around the actual shell of the system. So, like I said, I don't see it making a big difference, but hey, if it does, fucking cool, and it is another way for them to differentiate the design from the existing PlayStation 5 design. And I'm also going to be honest with you, with the rounded corners, I kind of like it. You know, like from the front, it still very much has that same distinctive PlayStation 5 silhouette. Like I always tell people, the PlayStation 5 has the most distinctive silhouette of any console that's ever fucking existed. You can take all the consoles, line them up. If you just looked at an outline of the console from the front, you would know the PlayStation 5 every time. Whether it be the disc version or the discless, you would recognize the PlayStation 5 because of the plates. They have that kind of like pop collar look that people say it has. You know, it has that kind of like V shape. And this, while, you know, not as dramatic, while it's not, you know, the little pop collar isn't popped as high, it still very much retains that type of shape, that look from the front. And then from the side, I kind of like the rounded corners. I don't know, man, because it contours with the rest of the system. It looks a bit more uniform. So honestly, I don't think it's a bad design. Am I going to get it? No, because I like my PlayStation 5 looking how PlayStation came, right? It looks exactly how it was intended to be by the manufacturers, and I like that. But like I said, I don't think it's a bad design at all, and I could see a lot of people actually liking it. But wait, before we go any further, there is a bit more on the website that we need to get to, because, again, the shit-talking does continue. These fucking guys, this company, man. Avoiding lawsuit. Thanks, Sony. Do you have any idea how many lawyers we had to go through to find some that were willing to take on the Dark Plates case? We'll give you a hint. The answer lies at the bottom of Lake Ontario. Turns out, our new lawyers can handle either the murder charges or the Dark Plates file, but not both. We may be in a maximum security prison by the end of the year, but at least your PlayStation 5 will have an indisputably original design. They're such fucking bastards. Shit. But it looks like the design seems to be pretty popular. I mean, the first couple of waves are already sold out. You got Wave 1, which ships November, sold out. Wave 2, which ships December, sold out. The current wave that's available would be Wave 3, which would ship in January. I was telling my buddy, though, because my buddy was saying, yo, they're selling out. They're fucking selling them like crazy. And the thing is, well, yeah, they sold out, but how many units is sold out, right? How many units were in Wave 1? Like, if Wave 1 was 200,000 units and they sold out, well then yeah, they sold a fuck ton. But if Wave 1 was 15 and they sold out, and Wave 2 was 30 and they sold out, well, they really didn't sell that many. So while being sold out seemingly would tell us that they're selling a lot of them, without really knowing how many units are in each one of those waves, we don't really know. But however many units were in those waves, they did sell out, so they are selling them. And that's the D-Brand story as of right now. Now, I don't know if PlayStation is going to be able to challenge that design as well, or if they have any legal grounds to because of the redesign. The only thing I could think of at this point is that PlayStation may have a patent on how the plates actually attach to the console, right? Their little hook system that they came up with for attaching the plates to the console, if they have some type of patent on that system or on the way that the plates attach themselves to the console, well then it wouldn't matter how D-Brand designs the plates, because it would still need to use that hook system to attach to the console. And if Sony has a patent on that, D-Brand will be shit out of luck. I don't know if Sony has a patent on that, or if that's even something you could patent. I'm just thinking out loud. You know, I'm not a patent lawyer. I'm just thinking out loud that that's something that could be a possibility. But yeah, that's the D-Brand PlayStation story as of right now. I'm sure it will. There will be more to come on this story. But here are my thoughts about the whole situation. I would be a lot more sympathetic towards Sony and PlayStation if they were actually making and selling plates to us. Right? Like when we first saw the design of the PlayStation 5 and saw that the plates were detachable, immediately we all thought the same thing. Yo, they're gonna fucking start selling face plates for this thing. And that's something that we all want, whether it's solid colors, red, blue, green, black, or plates that have designs of their first-party games or third-party partnerships, right? Like a Ghost of Tsushima plate or a God of War plate. If they were actually selling these products, which their consumers clearly want, by the way, right? We clearly want these products. If they were offering those products and then D-Brand came along with dark plates and PlayStation was like, listen, not for nothing, homie, while we appreciate you trying to, sell plates to our consumers, we already kind of got that covered. So thanks for playing. Please stop and have a nice day, right? If that were the case, I would be a lot more sympathetic towards PlayStation and Sony. But for them to not be offering this product that their consumers clearly want, and then try to be stopping third parties from providing that product, it's like, well, yo, if you're not going to make it for us, then at least allow them to make it for us, right? Or fucking partner with them or something. They are providing a product that your consumers clearly want. So either allow them to do it, or partner with them and get, a percentage of each one sold, or fucking make them yourselves. I don't understand why we are a year into this console's life and we still haven't seen any fucking custom plates directly from PlayStation. Like, I give Xbox a lot of shit for making more controllers and custom consoles than they do games, but at least they have all of those controllers and custom consoles, right? And this is a criticism, and a fair criticism of PlayStation. PlayStation should have something like a design lab for the DualSense, especially with how intricate the DualSense is. Something like a design lab for the DualSense would be fucking amazing, and something that PlayStation consumers clearly want. Custom consoles. There are multiple custom Xbox Series X consoles. We have yet to see a custom PlayStation 5 console. We have yet to see one. A year into the console's fucking life. Like, you would have thought that there would have been a Ghost of Tsushima's Director's Cut PlayStation 5. But, alas, nothing. Nothing. And no plates. So if PlayStation is not going to make the plates, if PlayStation is not going to provide this product that its consumers clearly want, then allow third parties to do it. Your consumers want the product. By sending cease and desist letters to D-Brand, all you're doing is preventing your consumers, who are happily giving you money for your consoles and your games, from getting products they want for your console. A product that you are seemingly unwilling to provide them yourself. Partner with D-Brand, or make a deal with D-Brand where you allow them to do it and just ask for a percentage on each one sold. Like, do something. But to sit there and not provide this product, to not provide these plates that your consumers clearly want, and then at the same time sending cease and desist letters to the third-party companies who are, is honestly just a bit annoying. And while this doesn't affect me personally, because I'm not buying plates for my PlayStation 5, I don't intend to buy plates for my PlayStation 5 unless it's like some super rad collector's edition that PlayStation comes out with. I know there are millions of people out there who do want these plates, who do want these options, and PlayStation is taking those options away from them. And it's not a good look. It's not a good look, right? And I understand that if PlayStation legally is in the right to stop these companies from selling the plates, sure, legally they're in the right. And they can tell anyone they want to stop, cease and desist, don't sell them anymore, right? They can absolutely do that. But just because they can, in this instance, doesn't mean that they should. This whole fucking thing, man. Like I said, D-Brand's not hurting anybody. They weren't hurting anybody. It's not like PlayStation was selling plates. They're not. Who is D-Brand hurting by selling plates? And if PlayStation wants to say, well, D-Brand's making a buck off our back, no, they're really not. They're offering a product that you're seemingly unwilling to provide yourselves. Do something about it. Right? Like just telling them to stop is not the answer. Do something about it. Make the plates yourself. PlayStation could be making a fortune. They could literally be making millions and millions of dollars by selling plates themselves. But for some reason, they just won't. In this case, they're being very Apple-esque, right? Like Apple refuses to sell themes in their iTunes store, right? What does Apple say? Oh, you want a custom background? You can make a wallpaper from your photo gallery. Have a nice day. No themes, no skins, nothing. Apple could be making a fuck ton of money, literally billions of dollars, selling a $1 theme in the iTunes store. But they don't want to. They're like, nah, fuck that. Make a custom wallpaper out of your photo gallery. Have a nice day. Fuck off. And PlayStation's kind of doing the same thing with their console. They're like, oh, you want custom skins? Nah, you get white. Have a nice day. Fuck off. Oh, you want black ones? Nah, have a nice day. You get white. Fuck off. Oh, you like the black ones that guy's selling? Nah, you get white. Have a nice day. Fuck off. And it doesn't make any sense to me. If PlayStation is planning on selling plates in the future, okay, maybe. But we don't know if that's the case. I'm hoping that that's the case. I'm hoping that PlayStation sending cease and desist letters to D-Brand is because PlayStation is intending to sell custom plates themselves. But right now, we don't know if that's the case. All I know is what I can see. And from what I can see, PlayStation is not selling us plates, and at the same time, they are stopping people who are. And like I said, to me, it makes no sense, and it's fucking annoying. But hey, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the D-Brand story as of today, October 20th, 2021. And that's all I got for you guys on this one. And that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you agree with Sony stopping D-Brand from making the plates? Do you think that Sony should be providing the plates themselves? Let me know what you think. And as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next Supernova.